Welcome to Himeji City. Himeji Castle is a world-famous castle that was built by gathering the very best elements of Japanese architecture. It is a national treasure and is registered as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. People are fascinated by the beautiful white castle keep that has been standing for more than 400 years, and these days an increasing number of visitors to the castle are from overseas. The interior of Himeji Castle's main keep has hangars and armor hooks everywhere, and it is easy to see that it once functioned as an armory and fortress. As well as the materials which remain from the time of the castle's construction, there is also a building dedicated to Senhime, the granddaughter of Tokugawa Ieyasu, so you can get a real sense of feudal Japan when you visit. On the west side of Himeji Castle, there is a Japanese garden called Kokoen, which is divided into 9 separate gardens and measures 10,000 tsubo or 3.5 hectares in area. Kokoen stands on a site formerly occupied by the west residence of the lord of the castle, as well as some samurai houses. This classic brick building is an old Japanese army warehouse built in the Meiji era. It is currently being used as a museum, and the front yard can be rented out for holding receptions and parties. To the northeast of the castle is the Hyogo Prefectural Museum of History. You can even see an image of Himeji Castle reflected on the glass wall outside. The modern building at the foot of Otoyama, to the northwest of the castle, is the Himeji City Museum of Literature, which was designed by the famous architect Tadao Ando. This is also a great place for viewing the castle. About 6 kilometers northwest of Himeji Castle, at the top of Mountain Shosha, is Engyoji, a temple founded at the start of the Heian period by a Buddhist priest named Shoku Shonin. Engyoji is one of the 3 main practice halls of the Tendai sect and is known as the Mount Hiei of the West. The temple boasts many important cultural properties, including many impressive buildings and Buddha statues. Because of the temple's unique atmosphere, it is often used as a location for movies and dramas. At Engyoji, you can also try to cleanse your mind through activities such as sutra copying and seated meditation. The northern part of Himeji city is a largely rural area blessed with abundant nature. Here you can enjoy outdoor activities such as camping and hiking, or even just take a stroll through the forest to clear your mind. And in summer, you can go fishing for ayu, also known as sweet fish. In Himeji city, there is a hot spring resort with a history that goes back to ancient times. Also known as Himeji no Okuzashiki, Shiota Hot Spring is the perfect place to relax and escape the bustle and stresses of daily life. The Ieshima Islands float off the coast of Himeji and Ako, about 30 minutes by high-speed boat from Himeji city, and are made up of 44 large and small islands. It's like the Mediterranean Sea, with many houses clustered together on the slopes above the bay. It's really beautiful. I love this type of Japanese scenery. Ieshima is known as one of the best fishing spots in Japan, and many people visit these islands to enjoy the delicious seafood. In summer, you can have fun swimming in the sea. On your visit, be sure to try everything to enjoy Ieshima to the full. About a 25-minute drive from Himeji station, Himeji Central Park is both a safari park and an amusement park on an extensive site. The latest adventure ride is an exhilarating experience because you can see wild animals up really close. Not only that, but you can also try out the latest rides in the amusement park. The Japan Toy Museum, located about 30 minutes by car from Himeji Station, has over 19,000 items, including toys and dolls from over 160 countries around the world. There is even a corner where you can play with the toys, and the museum has been given a 2-star rating by the Michelin Green Guide. Kaiyo Park is about 30 minutes by car from Himeji Station. Here, you can visit a white castle perched on a mountaintop, which was inspired by Neuschwanstein Castle in Bavaria. And you can enjoy 3D tree cart. In the stone area, you can see replicas of buildings from around the world. It's a great spot for taking photos for Instagram. As the seasons pass, the changing appearance of the streets of the city is very impressive. Spring is the season of cherry blossoms in Japan, and Himeji Castle is well known as a prime spot for cherry blossom viewing. Each year, a stunning cherry blossom viewing event is held in the castle grounds, including a grand musical recital performed by 100 koto, or Japanese harps. In the summertime, when the trees are lush, Himeji Castle nestles beautifully under the blue sky and provides visitors with stunning photographs from any angle. The Himeji Minato Festival and Maritime Fireworks Show is a major summer event that attracts a huge crowd of spectators. The sight of fireworks exploding over the sea is especially beautiful. In autumn, the leaves turn from green to red, orange and gold, and the richness of the foliage provides a beautiful backdrop for the city. Himeji's Autumn Festival, the Nada no Kenka Fighting Festival, is an extraordinary event where 3 portable shrines called Mikoshi battle and jostle each other. This festival is well worth seeing and also attracts many foreign visitors. In winter, when the White Castle is wrapped in a blanket of white snow, visitors are treated to scenes of breathtaking beauty. In Himeji, where the winters are usually mild, it rarely snows, but occasionally it is possible to see this beautiful view. When the new year begins, Oni or ogres appear here and there around Himeji city. These red ogres and blue ogres hold torches, perform heroic dances, and pray for a rich harvest and for prosperity in business in the year ahead. Harima is a treasure trove of seafood. With sand eels in spring, eels in summer, blue crabs in autumn, and mackerel in winter, you can enjoy fresh seafood in Himeji throughout the year. Japanese beef, or Wagyu, is now a global brand. Himeji beef is a variety of Koroge Wagyu beef that comes from Japanese black beef cattle raised in the local Nishi-Harima district and meets strict standards of quality and flavor. This is hinepon, the meat of free-range hinedori chickens. It has a great texture and tastes delicious. Himeji oden is a one-pot dish cooked in a lightly boiled soup and served with ginger and soy sauce. Himeji is also a great place for sake. The city's 8 breweries each have their own unique sake. Please be sure to try out some of Himeji's local sake when you visit. Chuka Soba is a Chinese noodle dish cooked in a Japanese style that has been very popular in Japan for many decades. Some people come to Himeji from a great distance just to eat this. Located in southwestern Hyogo Prefecture, Himeji is the core city of the Harima district. It has great road and rail access and can be reached in about 3 hours by Shinkansen from Tokyo and in about 1 hour by Special Express from Osaka. When visiting the area around Himeji Castle, a convenient way of getting around is to take the one-coin sightseeing loop bus that runs from morning to evening. To help you enjoy the area around Himeji Castle, you can make use of the Himachali bicycle rental system, which gives users the chance to rent and return bicycles at any of over a dozen locations. For details, please visit the website.
Himeji is a wonderful city which has inherited a rich history and tradition and is lucky enough to have not only historic Himeji Castle, but also beautiful nature, delicious food, wonderful seasonal events for all to enjoy. I hope that people from all over Japan and the rest of the world will come to visit us and discover Himeji's charms. We are waiting to welcome you to our beautiful city.
Come to Himeji to discover history, culture, and beautiful nature that you've never encountered before. We look forward to welcoming you to our city.